We'll be taping second. All right, welcome to Cruzin Northwest. I'm Dick Page, and today we're here in Chilliwack, beautiful British Columbia. That's not an exaggeration either. It is beautiful up here. We're talking with Ron Winger and Bill Larson. How you doing, guys?
Fine, fine.
Fine. First, I'd like to say thanks for coming up to our run and covering it. We really appreciate the exposure.
Well, thank you, Bill. Don't adjust your television if you think you're having trouble with the audio. It's just my voice today. I'm going to try real hard not to run out of voice before the day is over. We got a lot of beautiful cars up here. We want to go around, shoot pictures of them, and interview some of the people here today. This is quite an affair. This is the first time I've been to this affair. You've put on quite a few of these in the past, and I know the last few have been at this location, I guess. What's involved in putting on an affair like this? Now, you're an officer, aren't you?
I'm the treasurer.
Well, that's a good place to be, huh? That's
well, it's a fair amount of work during a year to prepare for this, both financially and getting members out to do work.
You also have some help from, I think I wrote down here, I had a note, the Kiwanis Club, I think, is providing some food services here today. Is that right?
Yeah, we work with the Kiwanis and the Kinsmen and some other social clubs in the area as well. And our poker run, we had like, a food bank, the people that went on the poker run have donated and whatnot, so.
It's a very well-received event. You have a lot of nice things here. I even noticed you have security here. Is that for the whole event, or is that just for today, or what?
Just from the hours of 1 to 5 when the public's in. After that, we secured ourselves with our own club members through the course of the weekend and for the whole fairgrounds.
I've never seen that before. That's a nice touch. But a lot of hard work goes into these cars. You got a lot of valuable cars here. Must make some of the owners pretty proud, eh? Definitely.
They're more than willing to participate.
Now, this is your car. This is the 32 Ford Vicky, Ron. I assume you run small block Chevy for power?
Small block Chevy. It's got a turbo 400, 9-inch Ford with 3 gears in the back. It's got power steering in it, disc brakes on the front. The engine is a 350. It's got a cam in it, a Z28 high-rise with a 600 Hawley on it. So it performs quite well.
You got a lot of miles on this car now, Bill?
In the last 3 years, I've probably got 8,500 miles on it so far since I put it on the road.
Well, thanks, Ron. Your car's here?
Yeah, it's a bright yellow 37 Ford two-door sedan. I've just got it in the road a year and a half ago. Still got to do the interior, so.
I saw that car earlier. I didn't realize that was your car.
Yeah.
Did you have that car down at Port Angeles?
Yes, it did. Port Angeles and at the Yakima run as well.
Yeah, that's where I've seen it before. Well, you guys really do a fine job here. You put on a beautiful affair, and the recorded music that we can probably hear in the background is coming from what?
We have a DJ jockey here this afternoon strictly for our show and shine.
This is someone from a local radio station, is it?
Do you know Bill?
No, he's just a fellow that puts on dances and different things like that, but he caters to the 50s and 60s music, and that's right up our alley. So.
I was really impressed. You had local television out here shooting this event today. Is that for the news, or is that for a special program?
I think they're doing a little bit of a documentary. This is the 8th year we've come to Chilliwack, this small community, and they really appreciate the event, and participants that come up are very well behaved, and the community really receives us well.
Well, we're really enjoying ourselves. We've been here for a little while now, and we've had a chance to look around. We've got some beautiful cars here. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away. More from beautiful British Columbia. It is. It's beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The new design for sporty driving. Smooth, responsive, stylish. Chevrolet's exclusive Beretta. It's simply fun for an exciting new shape in compact sedans. Chevrolet's Corsica. 4-door convenience, reliable, and sophisticated.
Hi, I'm Ole Wickham. I personally would like to invite you to come down and see Chevrolet's new Corsica and Beretta this weekend at Walker Chevrolet in downtown Tacoma, serving Tacoma for over 53 years.
Hagen's, 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 Hagen's. How many times have you heard the name?
4.
A treasure house for automotive parts. A source for the hard-to-find part. A complete machine shop to remanufacture parts. Hagen's Auto Parts, 15th Street and River Road in Puyallup. Anything and everything mechanical for your car. Hagen's Auto Parts and Machine Works in Puyallup. With complete mail order service, call the parts number 845-7020. If Hagen's hasn't got it, they'll rebuild your old one. If you want to sell something, it makes sense to go where the buyers are. If you're selling your car, you'll want to go to the public auto auction in Woodinville. Today and every Saturday at noon, the buyers are there looking for your car. The public auto auction in Woodinville. And if you're looking to buy a particular vehicle, go to where the sellers are. On Northeast 195th in Woodinville, the public auto auction. Gates open at 9 a.m. Sale begins at noon. The public auto auction. Open to the public.
I got 200 and I'll bring
Suppose you were looking for a 1932 three-window Ford Coupe. Yeah, that's a tough one to find. Probably have to build it. Better yet, let Vintique Reproductions build it for you. That's what they do. It's incredible. They literally recreate the classics. Vintique Reproductions at 9318 24th Avenue East, just off Highway 512, south of Tacoma. Call for a complete catalog of their line of fiberglass body structures, parts, and accessories. Vintique Reproductions, where the past comes alive.
Hi, welcome back. Thanks, Rick Pop and Margie out of Vintique. We appreciate that. We appreciate all our sponsors. We're here today at Chilliwack, and we're talking to
Dennis Clark.
Dennis Clark is a beautiful Model A pickup truck. Big block 454 Chevy, everyday driver. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your truck? I know you've been out of it for a while, but you're back now in style.
Yeah, you're right. Well, thank you very much. It's my everyday driver. It's a 1929 Ford closed cab pickup. It's a 454 Chevy in there. It's reasonably mild. I'm, souped it up a little bit, of course. An old hot rodder. I got out of the game for 17 years and moved north to the Yukon, Alaska, and moved back down south, and darn, I got the bug again seeing these cars. My first trip was to Yakima last year for the Vintique's fantastic show, and that got me hooked, so I built this truck, and it's a hot rod with the big tires and big motor, and it's an everyday driver. It's been reasonably reliable, except for trannies and rear ends. Maybe I should have stuck with a small block Chevy. But it's a fantastic sport. I think it's in your blood for life, when you get it. I got away for a while, but just couldn't keep away from it. It's great to be back.
You're telling me you built this truck in just a year?
About 5 months to complete the truck, but that's a lot of long hours every day. I wasn't working. I was lucky I had the time to do it. But and an understanding wife of 24 years, that kind of helps too.
Well, I was thinking that it takes me more than a year sometimes to paint a car.
Well, this paint job is not near as nice as most of them here, and I did it myself, so it don't take me too long. It's just to get at it and get it on, and I use lacquer, which anybody can pretty well paint and, rub up and scrub up and touch up again if you have to, so it makes it easier that way.
How about other people that worked on the truck? Anybody you'd like to give a little pat on the back to?
Well, the thing is, I did all the work on the truck myself, with the exception of the upholstery, which is very basic, old-fashioned. And other than that, the aftermarket axles, I had the housing narrowed by K&S Machine in Kelowna. And I built my own motor and do my own body work, and I built my own frame, 2x4 3/16 wall. I used heavy wall tubing so I could tap into it, thread into it, and make it reliable that way without having nuts and bolts on everything. And
very impressive rig. Real nice. How many miles you put on it now since you finished it, you think?
It's been on the road for 1 year and 2 weeks, and I've just got over 19,000 miles now. And it's been very reliable, but I did eat up. I'm on my fourth tranny, my fourth rear end.
What are you running for a transmission?
Turbo 400. I was burning high gear out, but I think we had a flaw in the case of the transmission or something, because the same fella did the one 3 times, and we ate up high gear each time, and now I'm on my fourth one. It seemed lucky, and I'm on my fourth differential, and with the help of a friend, Bob Schroeder, he helped me set it all up, and hopefully this one's going to work this time.
Yeah, Bob Schroeder does nice work, does a lot of stuff. Been a lot of help to a lot of people. Well, I want to congratulate you. You got a really fine looking vehicle here. We're going to show some shots of hopefully your engine compartment and the interior. Thanks for being with us today. Appreciate it. All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and we're going to go talk to some other fine folks here. And we're speaking with
Barry Watson.
Barry has a most unusual car, 49,
1950. 1950 Mercury.
Chop top, super low, air suspension in the back, and conventional in the front?
1978 Camaro front suspension with a small block 350.
Beautiful car, looks fresh.
Yes, it is. This is the 3rd summer on it. We've had the car for this coming up 3 years now.
And where did this car come from? Is this a car that you built, or were you able to buy this car?
Originally, the car came from Denver, Colorado in 1976. A fellow in North Vancouver decided to make a show car out of it. He's a professional bodyman by trade, and he worked for 9 years on the car, on the body alone, and through one thing and another, he decided he had to get rid of it, and I was lucky enough to buy it.
Fantastic. Beautiful car. A lot of modifications for those of our viewers that don't know. The hood corners have been rounded, has flared side pipes molded in, flared into the front wheel wells, and one of the most interesting features is the rear quarter windows, the way they open up. Very nicely formed chrome trim on that. Rain gutters removed, door corners rounded. When the top was chopped on this particular car, they slanted the post forward. Always gives a little extra emphasis, a little extra style to the body. A beautiful car, very well done car. Old-time Appleton spotlights and a very nice interior. Can you tell us a little bit about the interior in this car? Really outstanding.
The interior is, the seats are from 1979 Chrysler LeBaron, 6-way power seats. And the steering...
Wait, just a minute. I also want to say Corinthian leather.
Corinthian leather seats. And then we had the rest of the interior upholstered locally here in Langley to match the gray leather seats. And we put the tilt steering and the cruise control in from the 79 LeBaron as well. And everything else just matched in the gray.
Beautiful, air conditioned and all. Beautiful car, even right down to the gray dice. All right, we're going to talk to some other folks. We'll be back.
If you gotta move, move forward. That's what Thumbs Up is doing. Now, normally, Thumbs Up, the classic car care center on Puyallup South Hill, would suggest that you move forward to the past. That's their slogan. But right now, they're moving forward to the future, to a new location, near the McCord runway off Steel Street. And they have a new phone number. Call 535-2199. Right, Chief? Well... This is Pacific Corvettes, the only complete Corvette store in the Northwest.
Pacific Corvette,
where Corvettes are their only business. The largest and most complete stock of new and used parts north of San Francisco. Same-day shipping anywhere in the U.S. and Canada. A service department specifically designed for Corvette's unique suspension, alignment, and mechanical systems. With the most up-to-date Bear engine analyzer in the country. Call today for your appointment. Make your vet perform computer perfect. Pacific Corvette, the specialists.
Van conversions, truck conversions, car conversions. At the Van Factory, we do all of this and more. Here at the Van Factory, we use only the highest quality materials, like acrylic enamel paint, which holds up better than lacquer for our Northwest weather. The insulation we use won't cause rust on interior walls, and our carpets are all high-grade, synthetic backed, which prevents mildew. At the Van Factory, we guarantee the finest quality and service. For a look that will last, come to the Van Factory.
Hey, cruisers, Pyramid Tire talks your language. They've got custom wheels and tires in stock. BF Goodrich, Dunlop, Uniroyal for all cars and trucks. And they know how to deliver quality, price, and value. At Pyramid, you'll find people who know their business. See, they don't just sell tires. They provide a complete service. Front-end alignment, tune-up, radiator repair, all major and minor auto service. Pyramid Tire, truly one-stop shops. Burien, Federal Way, and Puyallup. Pyramid Tire, the cruiser's best friend.
All right, we're here at Chilliwack, and we're talking with Barry. You're going to have to help me with your last name, Barry.
Wozluck.
And you have a 40 Willys.
Yep. I've had it for, just over 8 years now. I'd bought it as an original car. It had been started to be fixed up a bit, but it was still set up with stock running gear and whatnot. And my brother and I tackled away at her in an old shed, and I've been driving it pretty well ever since.
Driving and spending mile, this car is really unusual because it has a small block Ford in it, and it's also unusual because of the number of miles you put on this car. You put a lot of miles on this car over the years.
Yeah, I've traveled, probably over 100 events in it, I'd say, at least, in the last 8 years. I was gone from May till September for about the first 5-6 years, and the last couple of years I'd backed off a little bit, but the car's been really good. It's never really let me down, and I've been really happy with it. It's an unusual car, but I like Willys.
Well, I like to see a small block Ford in something once in a while. I have a Steel 32 Roadster at home with a small block Ford in it, and found it to be very reliable. This car is a really unusual car. Who painted this car?
My brother and I did it. We did it in a friend's garage, actually. There was a few flaws and whatnot in it, but we did it ourselves, and it was real cheap to do that way. And the paint's still on there 7 years later, so we couldn't have done that bad.
Now, tell me the truth. You've been to 100 events. You ever get rotters burnout?
Well, yes and no. Sometimes people start complaining or whatnot. It spoils the atmosphere a bit, but all in all, most of the rotters are super people. They're willing to help you with anything, and whether you know them or not, they'll go out of their way to introduce themselves to you. And I've met a lot of super people through rotting.
The people are terrific. In fact, after a while, you start paying less and less attention to the car and more attention to the people. You get a little jaded to it when you've been around that many rod runs. You've been to 100 rod runs. You must get a little jaded.
Yeah, I seem to come more to enjoy the people and the surroundings now than look at the cars, because to me they're I've seen most of them. There's a lot of new cars and a lot of beautiful cars and a lot of high-tech cars coming out now, which makes me sick because my car, it needs refurbishing in the next year or two. But all in all, I love the cars, and I've always liked cars right from my dad all through my older brothers and whatnot. We've all been car fanatics and Ford fanatics, I might throw in.
Well, I know there's a lot to be said for high-tech cars, and I appreciate a nice high-tech car when I see it. But I didn't bring my car today, and you haven't seen it, but I have a 32 Ford sedan with split wishbones and everything, and we call it anti-tech.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess these days it's the guy with the brains and sometimes usually with the money that goes the high-tech route. And some of the work is just super appealing to people these days.
Yeah, some beautiful cars here today. The Canadians, for those of you that don't know, have always had a terrific reputation for beautiful cars. And I really appreciate seeing a car like yours, Barry, a car that's driven, has this many miles on it. I thank you for being with us today. We're up here at Chilliwack. We're having a good time. In fact, I see a lot of American cars up here, a lot of beautiful Canadian cars that I have not seen before. We have a really good time up here. You people put on quite a show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're American cars getting to be up here more popular all the time.
Okay, Barry, thanks a lot. We'll be back after this break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Barry.
Okay.
Hey, you cars, if you're 69 or older, you're obsolete. You may need refreshing at Arby's Obsolete Automotive in Snohomish. What a storehouse of automotive refreshments. Arby's Obsolete. Exit 194 at Everett to Old Highway 2. Come on in. Pick up our free catalog or call for any imaginable part. 568-5669. Arby's ships daily, anywhere. So get refreshed. After all, you can be obsolete and still be neat, can't you?
Back by popular demand. The greatest rock and roll offer from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. Those fabulous hits by the original artists. No, you still don't need your credit card, check, or money order to take advantage of this incredible offer. The golden era of rock and roll, absolutely free 24 hours a day. Only from Seattle's oldie station, KVI 570 AM.
If you gotta move forward. That's what Thumbs Up is doing. Now, normally, Thumbs Up, the classic car care center on Puyallup South Hill, would suggest that you move forward to the past. That's their slogan. But right now, they're moving forward to the future, to a new location, near the McCord Runway off Steel Street. And they have a new phone number. Call 535-2199. Right, Chief? Well...
This is my lava machine. And this is my lava machine. New lava liquid. In 30 years of working with my hands, I've never used a hand cleaner like it. Power of pumice in a liquid. Feel it, powering away dirt, grease, just about anything. Powering hands clean. I'm Roger Gustin. Friend, when I talk power, I know what I'm talking about.
Lava, new liquid and traditional bar. Powers hands clean.
And now, the Auto Prophets. Your financial future may be in the car you're driving. I'm John Meyer, the Auto Prophet. I predict future values of older automobiles. I've searched the entire marketplace over and selected these autos you should be buying. What I have to show you here are automobiles that have a strong potential for appreciation. They're all individually owned and all out for sale. First, a 64 Galaxy XL. This is the R model, 427, 4-speed T10, $7,000. Call 235-5055. Next is a 63 Corvette split window. Wire wheels, small block, black on black, looks, runs excellent. $16,950. Call 565-1737. A 1963 Impala SS. This is a convertible. 327, factory 4-speed, factory tack. $11,000. Call 325-4444. A 1974.5 MGB. This car's extra clean, mechanically, physically excellent. Has many new parts. $3,200. Call 235-5055. We also have a 63.5 Galaxy 500. This is the P series. 390, 3-speed overdrive. Factory AM, FM. $4,500. Call 235-5055. We even have a fixer-upper for you this week. A 63 Impala, new engine, new upholstery, new 3-speed Huffman. This man would sure like to sell his car. Call him at 952-5096. We also have, last but not least, a 58 Impala. This one was done in '61 by the Barris Group. If you're interested in the car, give me a call. I'll twist the owner's arm, get him to sell it to you. If your car is special, give me a call. I'm John Meyer, the Auto Prophet. See you in the future.
The Auto Prophets, for your financial future.
All right, we're back. And we're here at Chilliwack, and we're talking to
Pat O'Connor from the Mission Classics Car Club, Mission, BC.
That's a pretty informal car club, I hear.
Yeah, we're very loose-knit. We've all been in clubs since the 60s, and we're not really interested in any executive or treasury, or all we want to do is have fun with cars. That's what it was all about.
Well, you're having a good time with your 55 Chevy. You got Buick taillight lenses, brown velour biscuit tufts inside, a louvered hood, filled hood. A lot of emblems removed from this car. It's a nice looking, what we used to call a mild custom.
Yeah, that's what I was trying for. Also, I lowered the car as well because I was a short person and it's too tall to get into a stock 55 Chevrolet.
I don't know if I believe that. I like 55 Chevys, and it pains me to see every single one of them faithfully restored to original. I like mild customs. I like cars that are customized, and I think you've done a fine job here. You want to tell us a little bit about the history of this car? I'm not supposed to mention your red door jambs, so of course I won't. I wouldn't do that to you.
I can show the red door jambs. It's just for the guys in Chilliwack here. I'm always getting a hard time. I refer to them as safety door jambs, although guys tell me I just haven't painted them black yet. But the car here is a mild custom. It's lowered all the way around. 55 Chev stock. Really don't do anything for me. The idea behind a car, I figure, is to make it personalized, and this is the way I like to see a 55 Chevy.
Yeah, you've done a lot of things on the chassis too. I know you've got power brakes and things. You've done a nice job. Thanks for talking to us today, Pat. All right.
Anytime.
And we'll be back after this. Don't go away.
Hagen's, 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 Hagen's. How many times have you heard the name?
4.
A treasure house for automotive parts. A source for the hard-to-find part. A complete machine shop to remanufacture parts. Hagen's Auto Parts, 15th Street and River Road in Puyallup. Anything and everything mechanical for your car. Hagen's Auto Parts and Machine Works in Puyallup. With complete mail order service. Call the parts number 845-7020. If Hagen's hasn't got it, they'll rebuild your old one. If you want to sell something, it makes sense to go where the buyers are. If you're selling your car, you'll want to go to the public auto auction in Woodinville. Today and every Saturday at noon, the buyers are there looking for your car. The public auto auction in Woodinville. And if you're looking to buy a particular vehicle, go to where the sellers are. On Northeast 195th in Woodinville, the public auto auction. Gates open at 9 a.m. Sale begins at noon. The public auto auction. Open to the public.
I got 200, and I'll bring.
Back by popular popular demand. The greatest rock and roll offer from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. Those fabulous hits by the original artists. No, you still don't need your credit card, check, or money order to take advantage of this incredible offer. The golden era of rock and roll, absolutely free 24 hours a day. Only from Seattle's oldie station, KVI 570 AM.
In racing, safety belts aren't just a law. They're a way of life. I know because I wouldn't be here today without one.
A rear-end collision at over 240 miles an hour.
And that goes for my streetcar, too. I've always worn a safety belt long before it was ever a law. So whether safety belts are the law in your state or not, make it your own law and live by it.
All right, we had a great time here today. The PISRA Run stands for Pacific International Street Rod Association, and we're talking with
Doug Curran.
Doug, this is your car. It's a 34 Ford?
Yeah, 1934 Ford four-door sedan. Has a chop top, 3 inches out of it. I've been driving this car about 12 years now, the way you see it. I've owned the car for about 18.
I can remember seeing this car a long time ago down the States.
Oh, we've managed to hit an awful lot of runs in the last years. We've put about 75,000 miles on it in the last 10 years or so.
Are you going for a record?
No, we just like driving. We have a good time. We try and take it on our vacation wherever we go and hit as many runs as we can.
Are you an officer in the Pacific International Street Rod Association?
This year I'm one of the newsletter editors. I've been in the club since it started in 1972. And over the years, I've been on the executive probably 10 years out of the 16 or 17 the club's been in existence.
Now, traditionally, you call this event the family affair. What's the story behind that? Your club is very family-oriented, I assume.
Well, this is where we came up with this thing. We had gone to runs before and realized that sometimes there wasn't a lot of things for the wives to do and the kids and that. So when we started our run, we basically decided that this is what we wanted to do, is entertain the whole family for the weekend and keep them occupied so that the wives aren't getting bored and the kids are, getting restless and everything. And I think it's worked out really well over the years.
That's a lot of work in a 3-day affair. Now, you have a poker run, you have all kinds of events going on here.
Well, we have about 100 members in our club that get this thing going, like probably within a month. We're working on next year's run already, getting things organized and working it out. Usually by June, we've got everything down pat, and we run into very few problems. Of course, we've done it for 16 years, so we're kind of getting to be professionals at it.
Well, I had no idea that your club was that big a membership or that you'd been in existence that long. This is the only event that I've attended that your club has had. Is it always at this location?
We've been at this location now. I think this is our 8th year in a row, and we're planning on staying here for quite a bit longer. We love this location, and the people in this town really come out to help us, too.
Well, if you've never seen the Canadians, you've never seen the Canadian cars, take my word for it. They built some beautiful cars in Canada. It's been true ever since the days when I used to show with Fred Welsh and Ron Farmer back in the old BCCA shows. I want to thank everybody here in Canada for being with us. A beautiful event. We really appreciate you allowing us to come up here, and got a free souvenir T-shirt.
Oh, that's good.
I enjoyed that. And we're going to be back next week with more Cruzin Northwest. Be sure to join us. Same time, same station. Now, here's the news you've been waiting for. We've set the date for the first annual Cruzin Dock Rock, inside at the dock. That's a neat new shopping center down on City Waterway in Tacoma. On Saturday, November 21st, Cruzin Northwest and Walker Chevrolet will present 100 of the best rods in the region, and the cream of the crop will receive special awards, including the Mayor's Trophy for the Best of Show. It'll be jumping from 9 to 5. The Great Pretenders will do 2 shows. There'll be a game room for the kiddies, and all the shops will be open for the browsers. We'll have dash plaques and T-shirts and a whole bunch of other surprises. Entry forms will be available at Walker Chevrolet or through our offices at 424 Broadway, Tacoma, 98402. So mark your calendar, November 21st.